Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lulu, and in today's video we're setting up my planner for 2026.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Okay, so let's get started. This is one of the most exciting videos that I get to film probably for the entire year. I love this. I love setting up my planner for the new year. I am very excited. If you want to know what I'm using for next year and my planners and my notebooks and all the things and what I'm using them for, then you should go check out my planner lineup video, which should be up by now. So yeah, so in today's video we're setting up my catch-up planner and my social media planner, which is all gonna be into one set of discs. That's all the planners that I'm gonna be using for this year. Just two planners. We're simplifying a little bit, so let me adjust to you. There we go. So this is what I will be using. It's a Happy Planner vertical layout. This is going to be the cover, which I am obsessed with. This is the vibes, okay? I love gold, I love the blue, like I'm loving this color combo, so I'm very excited. So first things first, obviously, if you're new here, I Frankenplan my planners, which basically means taking inserts and the insides of planners, of different planners, and combining them all into one set of discs so that everything is here. So for 2026, I will have two planners in here. Currently, I only have one, which is the complete year. Hopefully you can see. So in this set of discs, right now we have January through December for my catch-up planner, and we had to add inserts. Let me get them. Hold on. We had to add some inserts. Here we have them for my social media planner. I have some daily inserts in here as well. I have made some dividers. Like, look at this. Look at the color combo with. Hold on. Let's take a moment to appreciate, because I'm very excited. Look how good they match. Very nice. I will explain when we get to this in a minute. We have some notes, pages. We're ready. Let's get started, shall we? So first things first that I have to do is take everything out of this discs. So normally the best thing that you can do is probably take 1 month at a time out of your discs. If you are new here, this is your first time using discs, like any disc planner, it doesn't have to be Happy Planner. I will try to be as detailed as I possibly can, trying to, walk you through everything that I'm doing and my thought process behind why I'm going to set up this planner in the way that I'm going to set it up, if that makes any sense. I try to be really mindful with this. Like, I took my time thinking about this planner, thinking about what are my needs for 2026, what are my goals, what are the things that I will be working on, what are my priorities for next year, what's next year going to look like. And I took, my very sweet time with this. I thought this through a lot. I love this process. It's not a process that I ever want to rush, if that makes any sense. So if you already have your planner, then maybe you can grab your planner. Let's do this together. And if you're still figuring out your planner lineup, or maybe you have decided some things for your planner next year, but some things are up in the air, first of all, that's totally fine. Welcome to the club. Because same over here. But maybe me talking through some of these things might help. So yeah. So first thing first, I have my planner, all the inserts and all the things were ready to go. Then next step, figuring out what your cover is going to be. I think personally this is the best way to start if you're doing disc and a fragment planner. So this is going to be my cover and my back cover. I love the colors. I am vibing with this blue. Now, I'm not sure about the discs. I don't know how these come on camera, but they are blue. They are a very dark blue, and I'm really thinking about changing them to black, but I'm not sure. It might kill the vibe of the blue that we have going on. I know, but I'm not sure. All right, so I have three options. I either do the blue, I do black, or I do I also have like this like clear discs, which might go really nicely. These obviously are, this is my 2025 planner, so I have to take everything out of here to take off the discs. So we will try first with the black. All right, obviously the discs are something that you can always change, which is one of my favorite things about using discs, is that you can always change things up, right? Like if I don't like the disc being black, I can always change them up. If I want to try clear for a month, then I can do that. If I want to try the blue ones, I can also do that. So let's see. Now let's take the blue ones out of the back cover. So yeah. And let's see how this looks. Obviously it's going to match because it's black. But I'm not sure this is what I want to go with. I'm not sure. The thing is, it doesn't really bother me with the cover and stuff. Obviously it looks very nice. But I'm thinking if it will bother me when I do spreads. And then, for example, I do, I don't know, a pink spread or green or I don't know, any other color. I don't know if that will bother me with this blue. It's like a navy blue. It's very, very beautiful. So I don't know, I'm not vibing with the black. So we're taking this off. Yeah, we're taking the black off. So that was nice to try. Sometimes things are like trial and error. That is just how things are sometimes. We're gonna go with the blue. Shall we try the blue? Let's see. Like, I really like how it goes with the cover. We will see. If it really bothers me with like if it clashes a lot with the color of the spreads and that really bothers me, I can always change them to the clear. But as of right now, we will leave this. I've never had color discs before, never. So if you see this planner and then you all of a sudden see that it has clear discs, you know why. Okay, so let's see. So my planner for next year is going to have 5 different sections, and for that I wanted to do these dividers. My ideal situation would be to have clear dividers. If you probably have seen other people videos and other people setting their planners, I bet you will have seen clear dividers. I cannot get them. I don't there's nobody that sells them or that I can bring like import them into where I live. Like where I live, finding clear dividers for this size of a planner is impossible. So therefore I decided to create them myself. There will be a lot of things that you will see here that are DIY by yours truly. All right, I believe that I'm a huge believer that you don't have to go out and buy things. If you want to and you can, that's awesome. But if you can't, or maybe you don't have the budget, maybe you don't want to, maybe you can't, like me, you can always make them. So I made this myself. Went onto Canva, I created the size, like a custom size. I obviously entered the size of this planner, which is very unique. I just found a font that I really liked and print them. I cut them, I punched them, and then I created the tabs. The tabs was the most difficult to create, and what I used was washi. I have this washi that is, let me show you, hold on. It's this very, very beautiful blue and gold washi. I have another one that is very similar that has a lot less like splotches. I wanted all of them to be gold, but I didn't have enough gold washi, have very little. So that's what I did. One of these, the blue one of them gold. And then I recently got a Cricut, so I've been really playing with vinyl stickers at the moment. So all of these little letters are vinyl stickers that I did put them on here myself. So yeah, and on the other side is just this. It's just the washi on the top. I created more of the letters to put on the other side, but I'm not sure if I want to. Maybe I should put them, so maybe that's something that I do off camera. There are a couple of things that I did off camera so that we wouldn't be here forever. So yeah, I just, to summarize, went ahead and did this myself. You will see that there are a lot of things that I did DIY myself for this planner. Okay, so I am very excited. So here are the sections that I'm going to have in my planner for next year. Inbox, which is the first section. Goals, catch-all, so my catch-all planners. My social media planner, which social media was too big to put on here, so I decided to put business, and then my daily inserts. So first things first, before my inbox, I don't want to open my planner and see my inbox right away. So first things first is going to be my name page. So my name page for 2026 versus the 2025 one. Let me see, I have it here. They're very different. So this planner that I have here for 2026 is undated. So that's important. Keep that in mind for a second. So the planner came with this name page, all decorated, all beautiful. We will put my name in a minute. And my name page for 2025 looked like this. It was blank, it was like white. It only came with Happy Planner, this planner belongs to. I decorated it. I'm obsessed with it. I decorated it in December of 2024 or maybe January, and I'm obsessed with it since that moment. I might want to bring in the acetate. We will see later. Sorry, I'm very like jumpy and stuff, but this is what this kind of videos are. Very back and forth, so hopefully it's not that messy. But so name page is the first thing that you will see, or I will see when I open my planner. We will put my name. Now the bad thing about this is this, because it's an undated planner, it doesn't have the year at a glance pages, which I use a lot. I use it for birthdays, I use it for doctor's appointments, trips, anything that is in the future that I don't want to write in my monthly yet. This, because I'm a data planner, it doesn't have that. So behind my name page is my currently for January. Now I made peace with the fact that this is going to be here all year round. That's fine, we will live with it. So this is my currently for January. It's fine, it will live here. And then my next section will be my inbox. So in my inbox, if you don't know what an inbox is in your planner, it's basically really similar to what your inbox in your email will be like. It's basically a place where all your emails just kind of pop there, and then when you go email by email, you can answer them, you do something about it, you raise it, you answer it, you take action, whatever. The inbox in your planner is kind of like that. It's basically a place where any idea, notes, things that I had to do, brainstorm will live. I found that really helped me in my 2025 planner. It was a bit different and it looked a bit different, but this is what it's kind of like the same idea. It's just going to look different, but it's the same. So basically my year at a glance pages will live here. So because I don't have year at a glance pages, I created my own. So this is an example of how it's going to look like. Basically, I went ahead and printed all the different numbers for the months, put them into these like cardstock paper, put some washi that kind of correlates with these. That's kind of like the vibe we're going for. And then also these are vinyl stickers. The numbers and the letters for the months are vinyl stickers. I lettered 2026 at a glance, and that's basically how we're looking. So 3 columns. We're doing 3 months per page, if that makes any sense. So January, all the days for January will be here. February, all of them will be here. And what I've decided to do is just circle the month. What I did in my 2025, let me see if I can show you one. So for example, let's see. So for example, here you have it. So I had the vertical January to February, a place for all the days, and every month had a different color. I will just underline that and write whatever it is that I needed. This is kind of like that, but without color, I've decided, because it will not match the aesthetics we're going for. So I'm just simply gonna circle and then just write. So for example, January 1st is the first day of, you know, the year, so New Year. So that's that, for example. I have birthdays as well, so I will circle that and write, you know, mom's birthday or something like that. I have yet to finish this. So I did March all complete, and then I have more to go, and I'm just using, here it is, this notebook that I already had. I bought this for 2025, and so I'm just continue to use it. You will also see that some things are not like the right size. That's totally fine. That's a battle that I've decided to lose. It doesn't really bother me that much, so we will live with it. If it comes to a place where it bothers me, then we will sort it out and we'll figure it out when that time comes. So I have June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's that. And then for my actual inbox, I will just add some pages, some blank dotted pages, and it's literally a list of things, of everything that comes to mind that I need to do, who I need to call, things I need to buy, whatever it is, it's on here. All right, and we will set that at some point. Maybe I will do that off camera so that we are not here forever. Then we have my goals. So if you watch again my 2026 planner lineup, you will know that I do not have a goal layout or planner this year. I'm trying to simplify it. So I'm just going to use the same dot grid pages right here. So basically this will be kind of like a reflection for 2025, setting my goals for 2026, you know, breaking down my goals and stuff like that, and then a page for every single month for my goals for that month. I don't know how they will look like. I don't know if it's gonna have trackers. If not, if it's just gonna be a page where I just write my goals, I'm not sure. We will see when I actually have to set them up. But that's what I want to do. I think it's a bit more simple that way for me. And then my cacho. This is where we bring all of these. Now, I don't know how many months this will be able to hold. I don't know. So we will start with, my idea will be 3 at a time. My 2025 planner for the majority of the year was 1 month at a time. However, I had a lot more planners in 2025 that I do for 2026. And I'm sure that 1 month in here will look very, very thin. And I don't like my planners to look very, very thin. Don't ask me why, I just don't like them. I prefer them to be a bit more thick. And so I know that just having January here, like, it's going to be very, very thin. So I think we will just go ahead and put 3 months at a time. If then it only holds 2 or 1, that's fine by me. You know, it will be really cool to just have 3, so we will kind of do a planner setup or reset by the quarters, which I think that might also be really nice to like just focus on a quarter at a time. I think that will be really nice as well. Just different approaches than, you know, just to try it out. Why not? So we have that. So January, February, and March. Let's see how we're doing. Very thin, as you can possibly tell. Now, for my social media planner, those are the only 2 planners I'm using for 2025. We're simplifying. If you might be wondering this, but if at some point during the year I realize that I need to track something else, for example, if by February, March, April, June, I don't care, I realize that I want to start tracking something for my fitness, for example, then I will happily add that section in my planner. No problem. What I didn't want to do is start the year with 500 different planners and I didn't want to kind of repeat what happened with me or to me in 2025. I had a catch-all, a social media planner, a journal in here. I had a fitness planner, an hourly budget. I had so many sections that I was very overwhelmed, and it was a lot. And a lot of the times, I just wasn't filling them in because I was overwhelmed. And when I was catch up with one, I then had to catch up with something else after. And while I was catching up with one thing, I was behind on another. It was a whole thing. So that's the approach I'm taking. We're starting with this, and if at some point I have to change anything, that's totally fine. So with my social media planner or my business planner, whatever you want to call it, I had to think of 2 things. Planners and Cats, which is what you're watching, which is one of my very main goals for 2026, is to focus on Planners and Cats, and Kayla Planner Shop, which is my Etsy shop. So I needed a section to write all the things, to plan all the things, to track all the things for that. But it's 2 things. 2 things in one section. So this is the part of my planner lineup that I'm doubting the most, because it's the part also where I have the least expertise, if you want to call it like that. I've had a catch-all for a very long time. I planned for my life, my goals, whatever, for a very long time. This, not so much. And in 2025 was very rough to plan for this. It was not very successful, so we will try to do something different for 2025. Now, I tried in 2025 a lot of different layouts, not all from the Happy Planner. I tried a dashboard, I tried an hourly, I tried a fitness planner, kind of turning it into a teacher layout. None of them worked for me, to be honest, or not to the point where I was really content with them. So I decided to order some inserts from a small shop here in Argentina, which is called VM Agendas. I love that shop. That was the shop that I had my 2024 planner from. And they are all undated and they came with no dividers. Therefore, you can probably guess it, I made them my own. The same way that I made my these. It was kind of the same thing. It was a bit more work because I wanted to use this section right here for kind of like a vision board-ish. So went onto Pinterest, selected, like downloaded some pictures that I really liked, and then I just put them on here. The same font that I use for these is the same font that we have here. And then I went ahead, wrote the month, and then the numbers. So January will be 01, February will be 02, March 03, and so forth and so on. Some months are kind of color coded, like for example, March is green, April is red, May is kind of pink. I have some black ones as well. Some others are just simply not. It was just images that I really liked. So again, we're just putting So went ahead, oh no, oh my god, they don't fit. So I just realized, and I'm not very happy about it, these don't fit. They have one more punch. So the good thing about this is that I can reprint them, and I just cut them and repunch them to fit this. So what I'm gonna do for the purpose of this video, I'm very upset about that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. That's the good thing about just doing these at home, is that I can reprint them and repunch them the amount of times that I want. I know they are not the right size. Don't worry about that. I want to have something that separates. Oh, this is no, hold on. This is driving me insane. So we're not gonna do that. What we're going to do is, let me think of something that we can do. I don't know what we can do. I have no clue. Okay, let's set up the months and then we will figure it out, shall we? Okay, but those dividers will be here. Oh my god, sometimes that is just what happens. Also, these are just a tiny bit bigger than the Happy Planner one. I'm not sure how I feel about it, I'm gonna be honest. But for now, this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be okay with it. So I'm using, so I need, here's my thought process behind it. We will have the divider here, right? Oh, we can use the one from my I will do them today, there's no trouble. So we can use the one from my catch-all just to separate the months. Okay, so this will all of a sudden be April. So basically, for my social media planner, I needed a monthly page, and I wanted to kind of also simplify it. So what I went ahead and did, I purchased 1 month at in one page, one for planners and one for Kyla. Then these come with this grid in the back, which is really nice because I can make lists. So this will be my Instagram post schedules. So yeah, again, the focus here is to build consistency with that. So I had these and I ordered 2 of them. They come 12. So we have that. I'm just going to go ahead and set up January just for now. And then once I have the dividers, I will go ahead and set up February and March as well. But for the purpose of this video, just these. I'm very upset that these do not, they are way bigger. Why? You guys, I measured them. I swear I did. I don't know what happened. It's okay. Things can go wrong. Things can go wrong. So we have that. And then I needed weekly pages, right? Something else that is very important for me is to have notes, like notes pages. So again, I'm gonna go to my notebook. I'm gonna get some note pages here. I don't know how many I will need, but I'm sure I will need lots of lists. And I think that I want them before the divider for the month. I think that will be kind of really nice. You know, so that this can be like running to-do lists and running things and ideas and stuff like that. I will probably, like, maybe do a year at a glance as well on these pages, just for like important holidays and things that I want to maybe remember and do spreads for and stuff like that, because it always happens to me. Like, I create my spreads and then it's like an important or like a holiday or something, or an important day that I want to do a spread for, and I don't remember, and my spreads are done for the month. So I don't want that to happen, right? So these are the weekly pages. which I really like. These are very, very big now that I'm putting them onto the discs. But you have space here for the days of the week, Saturday and Sunday, and then just kind of like a dashboard mixed with a horizontal layout. Very particular, and I really liked it. This is undated again, so I will probably go ahead and just write them myself, or maybe put just some stickers, numbers and stuff. But because these are undated, they don't have a break in them, like there's no divider or something, so I have to be sure that I do that. You know, and that I put enough weeks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. 5. There. And then maybe we can just glue here a notes page or something to end the month. We will decide later on. Maybe I can do a reflection, you know, at the end of every month, how I did on my goals, stats and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. So that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. And then we have my daily. Again, I ordered some inserts here. Let me see where they are. Here we go. So these are undated. Undated is the way to go, to be honest. So I have, let me see if you are seeing anything. Yes, you are. Good. I just have some undated dailies, so you can basically tell. So you have priorities, checklists, notes, and then a schedule. This is the same size as these. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about that. You cannot see them when it's close, which is perfect. Like if I can see them here, that will bug me very much. I don't know if it bugs me like this a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. Just kidding. Just kidding. We just gotta have fun with this, right? Okay. Also, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these. Maybe I leave them blank. Maybe I add stickers, photos, have people write on them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my family, my boyfriend, my friends can write like little notes here. You know, I think that will be kind of nice too. So yeah, so obviously the planner is very thin, so let's add the other months as well. So yes, here. Okay, so this will be February again, not May. My goodness, this is way more chaotic than I thought it would be. It's okay, you guys, it's okay. I will keep on telling myself that it's okay. Okay, so we have, just gonna take 2 from here, to be honest, because it's absolutely the same thing. So this will be for February, so 2 monthlies. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put 5 weeklies. My February monthly is not dated. My January one, it is. Ta-da! My February one is not dated yet. So I don't know how many weeks. Probably 5, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put 5. So so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also know that at some point in the year I will have to purchase more of these, which is totally fine with me if these work. Like, that is also something that I'm not sure if these will work. I've never tried these before. I've never tried this layout before. It's very similar to a dashboard-ish, but with differences and stuff like that. Like, it's not the same. So yeah, we will see how this goes. If you are wondering if I thought about trimming this, yes I did. yes I did. The thing is, I don't know how I will trim this because it has the bunch here. Maybe this can be a bit thinner, so let me see. It can be a bit thinner, but it's a lot bigger. Anyway, let's stop yapping around. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. If it works, then I am willing to see past the point that these are the size of the covers, not the size of the paper, which is something that I'm learning the hard way, if you will. The paper is not the same size as the cover. If you've never thought about it, it's not. So yeah, I'm thinking that maybe my dividers should be the size of this paper. Oh, that's really nice to realize. The dividers should be the size. Let me see if they are. No, they're not. They're a bit smaller. So that's really nice about me having to redo this, is that I want them to be wider. Not that tall, but wider. So that when you look at this would all be white. Does that make any sense? Probably does not. It makes sense in my head, so yeah. So basically that's how it looks. And then we have daily inserts as well. The daily pages, I could cut them, to be honest, because they're just lines. So I could go ahead and trim them a little bit. Just a tiny bit, because on the other side we have these. So maybe I can do that. So it's not as chunky as I would like. I'm not gonna lie, it's not as chunky as I would like, but we have everything here. We have 3 months. The pages will get thicker as we put stickers and write on them, so no worries for that. Also, I will create more pages and stuff like that, so that will bulk up the planner, so we're good. Now let's see what things from here I want to take into my 2026 planner. So this is my 2025 one, so there are things in here that I would like to move. I love this page. This is some pictures. This is kind of like a collage I did with pictures from when I graduated uni, with my friends, my boyfriend, my sister, my parents. I love this page, but I think it belongs in this planner, if that makes any sense. I know you guys will understand. There are things that just belong in certain planners and they will live there. I can make another collage for this one. I can make new pages for this one that maybe represent this planner more, maybe are more, I don't know. It's not because of the aesthetic, it's just because this belongs here. I don't know. Hopefully that makes any sense. I will take these. This is something that I move from planner to planner every single year, and it's the first accessory that I bought for my Maggie Holmes planner. It does not match, but for now I'm not sure. Maybe I can replace it this year for something else. So should we put this into this planner? Are we gonna do that? Okay, why not, you guys? We are, you know, growing. Oh, I do want this acetate. Looks very stunning, and I really like this here, so yeah, I like that a lot. It has butterflies and it also has foil. It has copper foil, but you can't really tell, you know, and there's no gold, so I'm fine with that. Let's see what else. So we have my at a glance pages here. I do want to move these. These are pictures, notes. That's something that I started to do this year. If you have written me notes, I try my hardest to put them on my planner. So we have, I will walk you through some of the ones that I have here. I have some pictures as well as we have these. We are moving all of these. Where I'm gonna put them, I have no clue. But we are moving them and putting them somewhere. Maybe I can, oh no. This is glue into my Your Glance pages. This is not. But I'm not sure if I want to move this. Anyway, this is my cover for my goals. Let's see if I want to move something here. These are my goal pages. no. This is my daily journal that I had for 2025. We are moving this that I want. Okay. And we are moving this one. It's another acetate. So we have October, we have November. I haven't planned in here in so long. Things are decorated and stuff. This happens to me every single year, that I just want to move into the other planner. That happens to me every single time, you know. So November, December. Okay, so I have pictures that I want to move as well. I would love to create a folder, but I don't want to move in this folder. What is this? Oh my god! Okay. This is why you check your planner. I had to go pick up something from the pharmacy, and it's been waiting for me for weeks. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put it here in my desk where I can see them. Oh my god, I totally forgot. It's okay though. Like the pharmacist told me that that it will be there for 3 months, and then if I didn't pick it up, it will be available for other people. And I think I picked it up in November, didn't I? Yes. Oh, so this is valid until like February, so we're good. Oh my god, this is what you listen. I had a ton of planners. I'm a planner. I love to plan things ahead, but stuff like that happens anyways. And hopefully I don't cut this off the video. Hopefully you will see the reality of things sometimes. It's just, oh my god, that's so funny. I was like, what's that in there? And I was like, oh my god. That was so funny. So funny. Anyway, there we go. We put the acetates there on top of some of the dividers there. Yeah, it's getting chunkier and chunkier, which we like. What can we do? Maybe we can put some of these on these dividers. I'm not sure what I want to do with my pictures here, but this is something that I will definitely move planner to planner to planner. Maybe I can go ahead and print some new ones for 2026. I don't know where I want them though. In 2025 I had them strategically at the beginning of the planner, which was something that I actually checked a lot. That beginning of the planner had my year glance pages, and it was before my goals. I will see them quite often, so maybe I can create just a page like this, you know, maybe just a blank like white paper. Oh, by the way, I didn't say it, but these are like cardstock paper, so I bought really nice paper for these. So that's very important for me. So maybe I can just add one thing, like one of those, make sure it's the right size, and maybe just put a bunch of these. You know, that will be kind of nice. So let me show you some of the things that I would add. I have these clips that I got, I think was 2024 or 2023, with a purchase of a planner from the same company that created these inserts. And they're black, so they match with everything. So I have a picture with my boyfriend from when we were on vacation at the beach. So we have that. I have a little note that my mom wrote. I'm gonna take also these off. I have a picture that my sister printed me with a little note that it was like, this came with the gift she gave me when I graduated uni. That's why this picture is from that day. I have a note from my boyfriend from the first ever gift he gave me when we were together for 1 month. So this is very, very old. This is 6 years old. But I keep everything. If you wrote me a note and you don't see it here, it's because it's in a box in my closet. I keep everything. So I have to go through that box and pick some more notes. I recently found a note from my girlfriends from high school that I have to put in here. It's in my drawer. So yeah, I have a note, a little drawing that and a little note from a friend. These I really like. They're really nice to put in here and stuff. So I have more of these. I bought them from a small business here in Argentina. That's where I live, by the way. So if you didn't know, I'm not from the States. So these are very nice. They're like coffee theme and stuff like that. A note from another friend. Photos. These are from like this is from 2019, and this is from 2021, I believe. I think it was from 2021. I believe so. Or 2020. No, 2021 or 2022. I think 2022 maybe. A photo with my sister-in-law. This is from my grandma from 2010. I was 9 years old, and I love this because she's basically telling me she crocheted a poncho for me, and it's the same color as my eyes. So she's basically telling me that story, which I love. A picture with my boyfriend, and then a little note that my boyfriend a little note my boyfriend gave me with the gift for when I became a therapist when I graduated last year. So 2024 actually. So I will find a very special place to put this in my planner. This is important for me. This is what makes my planner mine and not somebody else's. These kind of things. I have a lot more notes that I want to add as well. Maybe I can write them in my inbox, create a little vision. I don't know. I don't want to glue them down though, so I will think about it. And these clips are perfect for that. So, oof, that was a lot of talking. I know the video is a bit long. I know this video is a bit like chaotic. But that is what I think it summarized pretty nicely what this season is like. Planner season and planner lineups and setups are a bit chaotic. That is just the way it goes. But I'm very, very excited about this planner. I am very excited about the cover and the vibes here. I really like them. I really like these tabs as well to open right into where I want to go. So let's do a quick walkthrough if you got lost, because I got lost along the way. So yeah, obviously I have to say something. This is my planner lineup. This is what I think is going to work for me. Please, please, please try to find what works for you. One of the things that I learned in 2025 was that if you copy somebody else's system, which is what I did, it will not work for you, because that is a system that somebody else thought for them, their life, their lifestyle, their goals, their current situation in life. So just because I have all of these things doesn't mean that you also have to have all of these things. That's totally not the case, all right? I share this because it's fun and it's exciting and a bit crazy. Why not? So yeah, so we have the update with the butterflies that we moved from my 2025 planner. It's a bit dirty, to be honest. My name page. Oh, we can add my name. Almost forgot. Let's see. I have vinyl that I did with my Cricut. So let's see. This is what everybody calls me, by the way. And it's very short, thankfully. These letters are big, but we are going for it. So we have there we go. Also, if you hear that noise, that is the AC. It's starting, like where I live, summer is approaching, and every single time I filmed, I have to close the door and I have to close the window, otherwise this will, like, you will not be able to hear me. So for the next couple of videos, for the next couple of months, you will hear the AC. Hopefully you can't hear it. It doesn't bother me, so hopefully, please let me know if it bothers you or something. But yeah, it's a little bit too hot. Like if I close the door and close the windows and film, it's very, very hot. So it's where the AC is on. Let me see if we can move this just a tiny bit. There we go. Now it's officially my planner. There we go. My name is Bailu, by the way, if you didn't know. So that's very, very nice. and it's very special because I made it with my Cricut. I also printed a 2026 that maybe we can put here. Let me see. Because this planner is undated. I thought, you know, it will fit like the Velu on here and then the 2026 under, but it's way too big, so I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Maybe I can be brave later and do it later, but not now. Okay, so we have an page currently for January. It is what it is. First things first, my inbox. We have at a glance pages that I still have to finish, obviously. So we have that. This will be this will continue with the at a glance pages, and then here will be my inbox for the year. As obviously I use these pages, I will continue to add more pages on here as well. So yeah, we have to set it up. Then my goals, which has some gold washi. My goals, again, we're kind of simplifying, so the first thing here will be kind of reflection on 2025, setting my goals for 2026, a goals page for 2026 as well, and a goal page for every month probably, and a reflection maybe for every month. That will be cool. Everything will live here. So obviously as we approach the months, the different months in the year, this will get chunkier. Then we have my catch-all with this acetate here. It's hopefully there with my hand, you can see it a bit better. My catch-all, we have January, so divider, monthly, and this is my weekly, so it's a vertical layout. And the same thing for February. Obviously none of these are dated, and the same thing for March. So we have that. Then we have my social media with this acetate, which is kind of travel theme, which is kind of nice. So we have the divider. We have all the notes here for to-do lists, for ideas, for things. And then here will be the dividers that I will redo for my social media. So we are using these for now, you know, from my catch-all. So we will have the monthlies here, one for planners, one for my Etsy shop, and then the weekly pages as well, that I might try to cut a little bit off, you know, from the side, so it's a bit smaller. So we have that for every month, and it's the same for what will be February and what will be March. And then at the very end we have the daily section, which some daily pages as well, all undated. So woof, that was a lot. I am very excited for this planner, very excited for next year. I have so many ideas, so many things I want to share with you. This video, I know it's long, it tends to be very long setting up this planner. It was a bit chaotic, yes it was, but I'm very glad that we did this together. So yeah, let me know what your planners are gonna be, what they look like, if you have set them up or if you are still doing that or waiting on some stuff. So I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Good things are coming, I promise, and I will see you very soon. Bye.